going? Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Here's the theme song. It never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna yell. Theme song. Boom. I did that.
And welcome to our little showgram program.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Why don't you just say the name?
I don't remember it.
Mm-hmm.
When wife gives you a hard time.
I think you're going to say a hard on. When wife gives you a hard on.
Someone has boner on the brain.
I do.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. You the other day were like, oh my god.
Like,
You were like, holy shit, I forgot to tell you something. And then you go, hold on, I should save it for the podcast. Let me make a note. And you were laughing while you were making the note. And you go, holy shit, it's funnier when I write it.
And then I don't remember doing it.
Do you have your phone?
No.
What do you mean you don't have your phone?
No, I haven't.
Okay, we need to pause because I want to know this story.
Well, then pause. You gotta pause everything.
Okay, I'm pausing everything.
Wait, hold on. Bring me my phone. There.
Hey, can you bring Dad his phone, please?
Where is it? I don't know. Probably on the table. I don't know where my phone is.
Oh my god!
I mean, we could pause it if we want to. Then
You tell me.
Then you got a theme song all over again.
Do you want... I know, it was too organic to change it.
That's right. It won't be as fun. So let's keep going.
Okay, going.
It's coming. Look, there's going to be a hand that comes sliding in from the side. And it will be there. Bam.
You want to say hi, Caleb?
No, he does not.
All
He does
right.
not like us that much. All right. Well, now you're going to make me look for my note.
Yeah.
My note.
Okay, but you were like, holy shit, it's funnier while I wrote it. And I was like, I want to know what this is because you never, ever take notes. So and you were cracking up while you were writing it. See. It's his worth it, guys.
Okay. So, I recently found out, I have two groups that I play disc golf with.
Uh-huh.
One of the groups, there's an older dude that plays. He's awesome. Super nice guy. Super fun. Funny as hell. His name is Steve.
Mm-hmm.
He's in his 70s.
Mm-hmm.
And he's funny.
He's the guy that you said I would be friends with.
Yeah, he grew up around here.
Uh-huh.
Right? So he says, so one morning we're playing disc golf, and he said something about, I used to pick up one of the Benellis. I used to hang out with the Benellis. They are the ones that own the Sauga Speedway. Growing up. And I was like, oh, my uncle used to hang out with Billy Benelli. Like, they used to hang out. They were boys.
Billy Benelli?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure that was his name.
Holy shit, his
be wrong.
parents did not like him.
They like that stadium they have forever.
Okay, go.
Anyway, don't ruin my story, lady.
Sorry.
You're ruining my flow.
Is it Canadian? Sorry, it means more.
Yeah, you're ruining my flow.
Please go.
Anyway, Steve says, are you a fish?
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Is that
I thought that's what Steve said.
That's
Steve
what Steve said. He was like 70. He's
you-
like, I'm fish! And he fell over, and then we had to give him a CPR. It was the worst day ever. Poor Steve.
And then he took a note, and it made you laugh. It's funnier the more I write it.
So anyway, so Steve says, yeah, I used to hang out with one of the Benellis. And I go, holy shit, my dad used to tell me stories. My Uncle Ken used to hang out with the Benellis, right? And he goes, oh yeah, I knew Ken. I go, you knew my Uncle Ken? He goes, yeah, I hung out with Ken. He goes, yeah, he had that Corvette. And I go, yeah, the one they cut the window out. He's like, yeah. And he goes, yeah. And he had sisters, right? Sisters. And I go, yeah. I go, Sandy and Vernie. He goes, yeah, Vernie and Sandy. Yep, I remember. And then, we kind of went off and we talked a little bit. We kept playing. Nothing said. Nothing. So the next morning, it's 5:30. We're out there playing again. Steve goes, I was thinking about that. He goes, he said, Vernie, he said something about my Aunt Vernie. He says, man, Vernie was juicy. And I fucking almost fucking fell over. My legs got weak. And I laughed. I drooled.
Oh my god, he said it was juicy.
I don't know. I don't think he meant it that. So that's why it was funnier when I said, Steve says Vernie was juicy. Knew my uncle. That's just funny. So I was cracking up, and I was like weak in the knees, fucking laughing, and he's cracking up, and I don't think he meant it that way, but the word that came out was just, I almost had to barf but laugh at the same time.
A laugh.
It was rough, right?
Uh-huh.
And then my first thought was like, oh my god, did he have sex with my aunt?
Right, that's what I would have thought.
Well, he was an old Vietnam veteran, whole nine, and he's this guy who's telling us a story, and he's like in Vietnam, and somebody goes, oh man, you fucked around with that crazy shit, like the pot they were smoking over there, whatever, that was all messed up. He's like, yeah, that shit was fucked up, right? And you're like, Jesus, right? And he going on, he's like, we were always told, he goes, we got there, and he was probably 18-year-old kid. He goes, yeah, we got there, we got down in the middle, and he goes, and they were like, don't fire unless fired upon. He said, I said, fuck that, and started fucking firing. And he didn't miss a beat when he's telling us this, and I'm just fucking cracking, his delivery, was just, so matter of fact, fuck that, we were gonna die.
Yeah.
Now I'm fucking shooting motherfuckers. I'm coming out of here. And I adore this guy. He is so funny. Man, but he was talking about my aunt. I could not stop cracking up. That was ruthless. It was so ruthless.
It was like when I found out my one aunt likes anal. I was all, I was 12. No. I was 6. I was young.
It's my favorite auntie.
You can never meet her, ever.
I can't. I won't. Look.
You could never meet her. Because you would...
I'll be like, sup?
You use your hotel hole, too.
Anal cash. Did you see what I did there?
Yeah, I got you.
Did you see what I did there? Look. I want to show my trophy.
Okay, I had a feeling. Show it.
Look, I got a trophy. My friend Eric made this trophy.
Yes.
He worked his butt off. He made a trophy. We did a disc golf run on Saturday.
I could say something so mean right now.
Why? Why would you be mean?
That's what I was going to be like. Never mind.
Why would you
I'm not going to be mean. Because it was funny. And that's how I think.
It's not funny.
You would think it was funny if I said it.
It was mean.
You're not. You're mean.
See, now I'm mean. So anyway,
okay.
You gonna let me tell my story again?
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. That little bing bing in my ear was loud.
Okay, tell your story.
Anyway, we went to disc golf Saturday. It was it's like a once a year type event. Mm-hmm. I've always missed them because I was always at work on the water.
Mm-hmm.
So we finally got to go to one, and they call it the yearly championship, where all the boys, 4 of us that we've all been friends forever, we all get together. We do 4 disc golf courses in one day, and we went all the way up to Atascadero, and then came all the way back down to Santa Barbara. Excuse me. And it was 72 holes, and
John
4 cities in one day.
John plugged all the holes.
And I plugged the hole less times than everybody else, so I got to hold the trophy.
Nice.
So, it took me less strokes to finish. As usual.
Done.
We already knew that I'm a fucking speed racer.
Yes, you are. As long as you get yours and you win.
Goddamn straight. So, that was my notes. That's my disc golf. Look at my disc golf trophy. It's pretty. Look at.
You were gone all day.
From 4 o'clock till 8 p.m.
And in fact, I was like, you know what? I know he's playing disc golf. I'm not going to bug him. I'm just going to let him play. And then he'll call me probably while they're driving or something to let me know he's okay. You didn't fucking contact me once. You didn't like a Facebook post. You didn't let me know you were alive at all.
I didn't even think I was ever even on Facebook, really.
Oh, but you could have just been like, we're alive, or I'm safe, or...
Well, you were at work.
I only work till 2. And then I get home and Brodie's like, Mom, I've been alone all day. And I go, are you hungry? And he's like, yeah. So I ended up spending like $40 at Red Robin's because we sit down and the guy comes up and he's like, what do you want to drink? And he's like, I would like a freckled lemonade and some mozzarella sticks, please.
Freckled lemonade?
Freckled lemonade.
The fuck is a freckled lemonade?
It's a strawberry lemonade because the seeds in the strawberry make it look freckled.
I never heard of that.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
Okay, well now you know. I don't know what you want me to say to this. So I almost don't want to say this. I was really tired the other night, like so tired that, you know how when you get so tired you just become delirious? And I was halfway asleep and I decided that the word butthole is the funniest word in the world. And I think suck my butthole is the best, like, put down you can tell anyone. And I straight up was like, oh my God, I have to write this down. This is going to be so funny on the podcast. And I have a note and all it says is suck my butthole.
And you thought that.
And I thought it was, I remember falling asleep laughing, thinking I was so funny because I wrote suck my butthole.
Damn straight.
What's wrong with me?
I don't know. We're all fucked up.
Oh, okay. So Caleb works at Magic Mountain, and he's had a fuck of a time with his fucking paychecks. I actually went and got him a checking account today. I will say the lady at Bank of America was fucking phenomenal.
Right on B of A.
Yeah, took us into her office, helped Caleb with everything, taught him how to do a deposit slip. Like, fuck, she was like, she's like, this is what you're gonna do, this is how you're gonna do it, blah. It was just really cool. It was like a very grown-up experience, and it was very cool to be there. So, but, okay, so he's been having trouble. So, Magic Mountain was like, you need to prove you are who you are. Which makes no sense.
Didn't we already do this when we came in with birth certificates and fucking stupid work permits?
So, he had to send them a picture of his social security card.
I need you to get on a ride, go down the hill, we're going to take that picture.
And that's what I do.
That's going to be your life ID.
Well, his next thing, I'm taking him to the DMV and I'm getting him a California ID. That needs to
get
happen.
a fucking permit.
He does, but we need to get him a California ID. He needs a government issued ID. So anyway, he's like, Mom, I need a picture of my social security card. Now, I have the two boys' social security cards. I don't have Tyler's, but I got them in the mail and threw them in our safe. Like, I didn't even open them. So I opened the envelope for the first time in 16 years, and I go, okay, and I had to take the perforations, and I handed him the card, and I go, Caleb, you need to give this back to me when you were done with this. This is a government-issued card, and it is very, very an important document. He goes, okay, Mom. And he's like, Mom, should I sign it? And I go, probably you need to make it official. He takes his social security card, and he signs it, Moth. And I go, what the actual fuck are you doing right now? I go, Caleb, this is a government document. Well, I always sign everything Moth. That's my nickname. And I'm all, Caleb. Fucking Caleb. Like, I didn't even know what to do. And then, of course, like, I can't panic because if I panic, he panics. So he's like, oh my God, did I just ruin my life? Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, it's fucking fine.
Yeah, you fucking fucked it up.
I go, it's fine. Because his handwriting is so small. I go, just put a C in front of Moth. And I go, let's just do it that way. So he puts a C in front of it. And I'm like, dude. And I was like, okay, maybe it's my fault I didn't explain your signature is your signature. I go, but I need to tell you something. There is this lady who thought it would be funny when she signed her driver's license to put a happy cat face next to her signature. She bought a house. when you buy a house, you have to sign your name like it is signed on your driver's license.
Correct.
So she almost lost going through escrow because they brought the papers back to her and was like, hey, you have to add a cat happy smiley face to everything you've signed. You know how much that is. It's a fucking Amazon forest that you signed to get a goddamn house. So I was like, dude. And I mean, the only time you can really change your signature is when you go in and you get another driver's license.
Right.
So I was like, oh my God, I don't know. I guess it was my bad for not explaining it to him, but I was like, and it just kind of like frustrated me because I was like, dude, I made it such a big deal. You watched me open the envelope. You watched me take the preparation. I handed it to you and said, this is a very important document, and you fucking wrote moth on it.
I think you saying this is a very important document is enough.
I don't know. Like the pomp
I guess it's not, but
the pomp and circumstance I just put in this whole thing, and he was just all moth. It's like, what? You see lights, you fucking fly towards it? Like, are you gonna die with electricity? Oh my God, that's not funny, but that would be a little funny. But that's not funny.
It's not funny.
No. Let's see, what do I have? Oh, and then I registered Caleb for his junior year in high school. That was weird. It was just weird that we have a junior in high school. Again. It's just, I don't know.
2 years away from him living at a home the rest of his life.
No. They all have hearts out at 25. I don't care what you say.
You're not going to put your kid on the street.
I will.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't.
Anyway, yes, I will.
Anyway, you won't.
Did you see the 2 women who were kayaking in the ocean and got swallowed by that great whale?
Were they kayaking or were they kayaking?
Have we ever explained kayaking?
I think maybe one of the early episodes, one of our kids, Caleb, when he was little, thought sex was called kayaking, right?
Well, what happened is our neighbors at the compound, RIP compound, they had bunnies, and the bunnies would run around our place too. And one day, Caleb was watching, and these 2 bunnies were fucking.
They were going at it bunny style.
And my sister-in-law, Jamie, walked up, and she goes, Caleb, what are those 2 bunnies doing right now? And he's all, kayaking. And it's grown from there. I've actually done that bit on stage where I'm like, how confused is this kid going to be when some chick's like, hey, do you want to go kayaking? And he's like, pulls his pants down, and he's like,
important. She's like, whoa, that's assault, that's sexual assault, sir.
And he's like, what's the boat for?
That's funny.
And then I have another friend who I use this bit as it happened to me because it's fucking funnier that way, is her and her husband were having sex, and he had a vibrating cock ring on, and the kids came home, so she told him to pick up and clean up, and he just decided to put the cock ring on the bathroom counter. And as we all know as parents, your kids fucking pee and poop in your bathroom, even though they have their own bathroom.
Yeah, well, that's what they do.
So this kid was holding it, and he's like, Mom, what is this? And all she could say is that she's like, oh, it's for your dad's plantar fasciitis.
Oh my God.
And I fucking died laughing, and I was like, dude, you realize that when this kid is older, and his girlfriend pulls one out, and he's like, oh, you have plantar fasciitis, and he fucking like connects the dots, he's gonna be like, I was holding my dad's cock ring.
He's like, I put that out in his mouth.
That's one of my punchlines.
Yeah, that he put it in his mouth.
Yeah, because Brodie used to sing into my wand.
Well, when he caught it.
Yeah. And then, so these ladies were kayaking. It's on video. And this fucking not a great whale. Why do we keep calling it a great
whale?
It's like,
is that like a great white but a whale? Is that like a megalodon whale thing? A whalodon? Would that be like a Sharknado thing where Sharknado, super shark versus fucking giant octopus type thing? But it turns into a whale.
A shark and a whale.
Well, there's Sharktopus. There's an actual movie called Sharktopus.
Why did that make me horny? You said puss.
So there's Sharktopus, and then
you're doing this.
And then there's should be some sort of great white whale thing. Anyway.
Who would be the boy and who would be the girl? Would the shark fuck the whale, or would the whale fuck the shark?
I think the shark just shoves its whole body up in the whale's coochie, and then they turn into super whale thing because they get into toxic water and they turn into like nuclear.
Why am I the author?
I don't know.
You should be the author. I know. So anyway, it's insane because it's all these people, all these kayaks out, and you know this one person's on their phone, like always recording, and you see this fucking whale breach the water, and their kayak is in the middle of its mouth.
So did they die?
No. But there was a guy who got swallowed by a whale and regurgitated and survived.
Right, because it knows it can't get him down and pushes him right back.
Yeah,
up.
but it fucked him up.
Oh, I'm sure.
Could you imagine?
They gotta be strong, so the muscles and stuff gotta be crunching down on you.
I bet one lick of a whale's tongue and you'd come so hard, because it's gotta be a strong tongue.
Probably lick your puss right off in like one lick, and then you wouldn't have one.
Your dick up. Why can't a whale lick your dick? Why does it have to be a puss?
I don't want to scare the whale with that giant dork. Did you see what I did there?
Yeah, I did. I'm proud of you.
Because I knew what a dork was?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking right.
So, everybody thought it was hilarious that I wrote porn for Caleb's school.
Yeah, how'd that turn out? You never did give us the final.
He was graded, he passed the fucking class.
They just said, just stop writing stuff, just here.
But here's the thing. Caleb took 2 summer school classes this year. One was the porn class that I wrote for, and one was a digital skills class. I was very excited about the digital skills class because I was hoping I was going to learn something.
And you got a C.
No, it was the most...
Excuse me.
That's not the type of podcast we have. Stop! We're not AMSRs. Stop it.
What the fuck's an AMSR?
It's the sound that people listen to. Like,
what?
AMSR. It's a thing where people scratch backs or make weird crunchy noises.
What? People just
people
want to
eat.
listen to this shit?
Yeah.
What?
How do
Who
you
the
not
fuck
know
is
what
that?
AMSR is?
Because it's dumb?
Audio. No, don't say that. What if that's something somebody that's listening to us likes? That's not dumb. We don't kink shame here.
No, I don't kink shame. That's true. But
Yeah,
it's weird.
Sort of things we do.
So?
Anyway, so this digital skills class, I have to say, is pathetic. And I understand. Our kids are never going to learn shit. It is shit that they are... I mean, it was like, what is the waffle in Google Classroom? I'm like, what the fuck? All these kids know this.
Well, I kind of fight with Caleb every time we drive somewhere because I always shit on his generation and he shits on mine.
Well, I mean, that's just every generation.
Well, his generation is fucking stupid.
And your parents thought your generation was fucking
My parents' generation was fucking stupid.
See? So your generation's the only good
Yeah. We were the only ones that fucking knew how to survive.
Okay. Anyway, can I speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
So it was like how to change the background color and slides. Like stupid stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck? So Brodie sees what I'm doing and he's like, Mommy, that looks like fun. Can I do it? So I just turned the computer around and let Brodie do Caleb's digital skills. So I let our soon-to-be 6th grader do our soon-to-be 11th graders summer school.
How do you do?
Okay. The very last project was create a poster. And you had to use 3 different fonts.
He uses pictures of himself, and he's like,
No,
"This is my brother."
No,
I mean, my brother.
It was a musical. It had to be. It was basically a poster for a musical band. They gave you the address that the band was supposedly playing at, the date. Right. So you had to add this shit, right? And then they told you had to use word art. You had to use You had to use 3 different colors, like whatever. It gave you a list of shit you had to do, right? So Brodie does it, turns it in.
I'm here to watch Anal Feature tonight. They're on at 7. Yeah, at the Roadhouse. Okay.
And the teacher writes Caleb
Who's
back.
opening for him? Sexy Sluts 9?
You want to just keep going?
Go ahead.
Thank you. So anyway, the teacher writes back and she was like, wow, Caleb, you must have spent so much time on this. This looks fantastic. I love that band. I've seen them before.
What band?
Boy with a uke. So I'm assuming it's a kid who plays a ukulele, which is what Brodie's into right now. So I wrote, yeah, it's my, thanks. It took me a long time to do it. It's my brother's favorite band. We've never seen him, but I'd like to take my brother to a concert. And she was like, that's so amazing. Like, fucking, you get an A. So our 6th grader made our 11th grader pass a digital skills class.
That doesn't surprise me.
No. But it made me laugh. She's like, wow. And I'm like...
Brodie's kind of like an evil genius.
Yeah.
There goes the oldest. He's leaving. He just got his own model cover. Like he's all puffy.
Oh, yeah. So that's another thing I have. Tyler got his first book cover.
He has his clothes on in it.
He has his clothes on in it, but the book is dirty. Like, dirty. But I showed Caleb the picture of the book cover, and Caleb fucking cracked up. He's like, oh, his head got cut off.
He's not pretty enough.
No, but I will say, like, she did the cover reveal, and the book comes out on Wednesday. And so Naomi Springthorpe is the one who, it's called Confessions of an Online Junkie. And Tyler is the model.
Online Johnny.
Junkie. It's a junkie. And Tyler's on the cover, and so she did a thing, and I popped in, and they're like, all these women are like, oh, Daddy, and Tyler, ooh, he's so hot, and I was like, yeah. And then
At least you're not in there.
And then all these people are like, I want to have sex with your son.
Yeah.
And I straight up, I was like, listen, he still pees on the toilet seat. He doesn't know how to use that thing, so have fun trying to teach him. Fucking.
Problem is, they're like, oh, I'll teach you.
Probably.
Oh, well, you had that comedian friend who just straight up told you,
Jesse May Peluso.
I will fucking ruin your son.
No, Jesse May Peluso saw a picture of him, and she goes, I'm gonna fuck your son. And I was all.
You know, it's funny. We told Tyler that, and then they showed him a picture, and he was like,
and that's what Jake's like, dude.
He's like, where are we going, dude? Go get that.
We need to take him to the Comedy Store.
That's on him.
They don't check it anymore.
Yeah, it's fine. You can do it.
Yeah, and then I don't know if I want to end on this, but we were talking about death because somebody's grandpa just passed away. So I was talking about death to one of my patients, and we were laughing, and I was telling her, I was like, I don't want a funeral because I'm afraid nobody will show up, and that'll be fucked up, and that made me really sad.
I'd be there.
So you'd be the one doing it. You'd be arrested in the middle of it. So anyway, I was like, I don't want, and I was like, and I go, honestly, they can just fucking throw my ashes away. It's not me. It's just a body. Like, I'm gone. And then I'm like, unless my kids feel the need that they have to, like, they want to spread them. Like, if that gives them closure, then fuck it, whatever. Do whatever you want to do with my body. I don't care. And then we were talking, and, you can make sex toys out of your remains.
Okay.
And I was like, dude, so if you get, like, a grandma pocket pussy and a grandpa dildo, but somebody at one point, who's going to get grandma and who's going to get grandpa?
Do you put grandma and grandpa together? And
that's what I said.
You're like, oh, God, here comes grandpa. Here comes grandpa.
And then you take
grandpa. Oh, he's touching it. Oh, remember grandma, you wouldn't do this?
I was going to say, fuck, we're the same person. I was going to say, you got to flip grandma around and put it in the hotel hole.
That's right, the hotel.
So I was like, at some point it's going to get thrown away because nobody wants grandpa's dildo.
I know what I would want. Ashes.
Okay, and then I'll tell you.
One of the ashes couple sets of the ashes, probably break it up a little bit. But I want to be mixed in plastic, and I want to become a disc.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
I want my buddies, and I want my groups to all have a disc of me, and then they can all throw it once in a while.
And it all goes wonky, and they're all, fucking John!
Get stuck in a tree. They're like, well, later, dude.
Sorry, bro.
How's that for you, fucker? Remember when you got stuck there that time? Later.
Peeing on me. Peeing on John.
That'd be fucked up, bro. He was an asshole. Fucking throw me as far as they can off
in a lake.
Right. Drink. Fuck that guy.
Okay.
So that's what I want.
Okay, so I was like, just fucking throw my ashes away. I go, or, like, I got this idea. And I'm like, I know what I want. I want my ashes and your ashes in like a Ziploc bag or a Tupperware.
Why are we dying at the same time?
I'm not. You'll be gone first, and then later.
Did I say I'm gonna die first?
Why am I gonna die first? Okay, I'm gonna die. We all know I'm gonna die first because I can't drive. I'm gonna get in a car accident and fucking die. Okay, I'm gonna die first. Cool. I'm gonna die tomorrow.
No,
Sorry.
it's okay.
I gotta upload this video. So anyway, are you gonna let me? You like fucked up this story like 4 times. Can I finish it? Okay, so I want us in like a Ziploc bag or a Tupperware, and every fucking once in a while, somebody comes over and just fucking shakes us vigorously, so we can fuck.
So it's like we're doing it.
Yeah, but I want a thing that says don't shake longer than 30 seconds. Don't give Grandpa that much respect. 'Cause you
Won't be no grandpa.
like anything longer than 30 seconds. We all know that's not going to happen. And then we were laughing. I go, but knowing my luck, my nose would like end up in my nose ashes would end up in like your butthole ashes.
Yeah, rim job.
And then we were laughing, and I was like, or his dick ashes will end up by my butthole ashes. And then I'm like, ooh. Or his dick ashes will end up by his butthole ashes.
It was like that book that I fucked my own out. I was fucked in the ass by my own ass.
Yeah, Chuck Tingle.
That's the toughest.
Somebody fucking found him, Chuck Tingle, on TikTok, and now they're acting like they discovered Chuck Tingle. So now Chuck Tingle's books are once again
getting up again.
Yes, and I'm like, dude, somebody discover my books, please. Peas and carrots. So yeah, that's my idea. I want us to shake, and then it will be in California. So every once in a while there'll be an earthquake, and I'll be like, ooh.
And I'll be like, hey, you trying to go inside your butt?
Yeah, and you're like, Joy, I don't want to do it right now. You know the rule: if you can get it hard, you can have it. That's our game we play at night. If I can get it hard, then I can have it. And sometimes I lose. Sometimes. Okay, you're like...
Sometimes.
I don't know. I feel like you're not a part of this. So
I've been part of this the whole time.
Do you have anything do you want to say?
No, I did my note early, remember?
You juicy man.
So gross.
Juicy pussy.
I was thinking about Vernie. She was juicy! Fucking Steve. And I fucking started crying, laughing. And Steve, my buddy Mike was just fucking dying with me. You know, and I want to start that. I don't want to. I mean, it would be cool to do that idea of a podcast to have. And he would be such a fun guest to have because he's so funny.
Start it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to build stuff, and I don't have that time.
All right.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Goodbye.
Good day.
Lit clit surprise.
Thanks for taking your time out and checking us out. Like and click and subscribe. And subscribe and like and do all that stuff.